Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visite suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nossos programas oferecem vários idiomas. Acesse suprememastertv.com/schedule.
हमारे कार्यक्रम पेश किए जाते हैं कई भाषाओं में। कृपया देखें suprememastertv.com/schedule。
我们的节目提供多种语言，请看 suprememastertv.com/schedule。
Rancangan kami menawarkan banyak bahasa. Sila kunjungi suprememastertv.com/kehadapan-schedule.
مراجعنا متوفرة بالعديد من اللغات. يرجى زيارة suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Наши программы предлагают много языков. Пожалуйста, посмотрите suprememastertv.com/schedule.
برنامه‌های ما شامل زبان‌های بسیاری است. از این وبسایت دیدن فرمایید suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Then who can be the one who could control his body as well as his mind? So the heavenly God also spoken again through the mouth of the caretaker of the elephant. Your Majesty, only the Buddha can control his mind as well as his body.
Please continue watching to find out more.
Supreme Master Ching Hai's lectures are not a complete meditation instruction. Please do not try alone. For free of charge guidance, please visit godsdirectcontact.org or contact any of our centers near you.
Today's episode will be presented in English with subtitles in Arabic or Lassis, also known as Vietnamese, Chinese, Czech, English, French, German, NG, Hungarian, Indonesian, Japanese, Korean, Malay, Mongolian, Persian, Polish, Portuguese, Punjabi, Romanian, Russian, Spanish, Telugu, and Thai. Ndogbenu mi home inyono chileni yeno yiromi do pie bongo si kutonu do bene agbe lomi le sitome bene to vile do wanyi to do seweton bionu miwe bene to iroda ido tan homeo Afrika gbeji si toropo e Pedokun elo to ene omeo esupo lobo gege talalao do wendoliji podo tampinu mepo ahosugbale agbometon leo yewuzu gbedokun dahoro podo bene ikungbanji do gbeta yeyodo UNESCO income do fi monko ton minamo depeyon obigbale ton ikle kpondo nunu etolewe waso bono le flimi ahosuduto de no fineda ile awa beneto meo anamo puta dagbe le lampo dagbe le poto dekpe yin to otunpo beneto vile no wuli bona bo awa tijepo do 1995 do yovogbe meo Messi dodo Shanghai wa ba jono beneto do a hobi sisi je ha beneton dopo si yo irogudo a hobi eneo eyi jono ton podo nu wiwa teme po anamo we asan teme le do kutonu ikugbaji. Ahovi sisi je ha wada handiji gbeta doko. Bo eso handiji o so do gbenu nu Messi todo Shanghai do zanzan ten. Dada sisi je ha koli agbo de chananyi akpo meton. De suwayi Messi si jono do hontome po ako da hopo. Mejo mechele mi awa jije dahoe eyinu mi gbonu mi na so bene to eme eno yi me de kandio so doge sini ifa nyona bodo wanyi dodo pe mi bi orun mi. Si we gbandi e o Messi todo Shanghai wa kon we visa do gbe oji bodo yesu menu prometon lepo yesu Messi kite ngbe do po eno na me no prome ye do yovo gbe mendo gwan yin nonu do batole ne banatu ma odo yesu mele bona tenpon do gbe lo me bona do je ide lesi aka so yi mavo bona so leko a gbe lo me ede a yesu menu prome de ye yoro gwan yin no ewenyi ali yesu menu prome to leton tajio minamo Buddha Guru Nanak Jesu Lao Tzu Ahosu Krishna Ahosu Mahavira Doda ito Muhammad Fifani kon ichiton bodo yeme de volepo ewa do di dowedo eyin do binon fli mawo bono go alonu nozo bono lenyi su do weke me bi ho wenenu minatu bidele kanji bona motonu nwe igbe o lobo na le motonu nwe gbe mi ton agbe mi fi o Messi dodo Shanghai yo eyi me de po won minado do cleon me o wan yin do asiton lobo keke enu go alonu me do ali keke mi trala o do akweliji nu ye me mando to ten a bodo ye me gbe dan teme gbole o bono ye na do mo kodo sa fun Messi dodo Shanghai do pe donu ma ogbero towe nu azo e waide do akwesogo alonu nonzo sin aliji bodo lamena no kanji ye me do hudomele abi nede atan teme gbole ko sinfwe mo pandie na do kle wan yin ton bodo o me yin oton mi me fiton vive na le Messi dodo Shanghai wayi kunu bibe bon wanyi si apodide beta teme le tonji odrawe male achepipa hono le bodo peto pa lepo moje eyi fifa kunu bide ye yodo kusi do lehule po elaizen echi fifa kunu bide ye yodo Nobel don do yovo beji kunu bide yesu menu prometo do doton do 1994 do yovo bene kunu bide mahaviton do lehule po elantanton zokin plosun azan ko nukun we go podo koyansun azan ko atongo azan we nele huzu Messi todo Shanghai sinwe yele soenu peto sisi je hada holopo do États-Unis podo to gege de voleme yele de kunu do ali kekeji minado po won alogonu method da holopo e talalao nedo hudomele Bisokemi, de mi masi huso kunu bide, bodo susu keme keme, de panile bisoklemi, do game utu. Ewe no zeg de iki, bonu hoto mito kanileo, ye ma huyeo, moje, nesi dodo shinhai, ino ko fifa kangbone, bonu mi mebi, na yin atinki koduto, mo, beo mebi ho, na go sisi fume, bona wuli bonu, no yin beo, bo fifa, na tin, wenu de, mebi na yin atinki koduto, bo kwetoko, kanile po, ina si huno po, gawadi jeme. Beta ene de ezeo, bonu mebi na yin atinki koduto we, fiene we, ede, wema ina dragbe dagbe oton, e yodo mode de vie alternative, do yovo beme. Lobo leso atikiko ndu sake, dopo tote, e yodo loving heart. Atikiko si, azokwe keme modo po, e leso wekela ngonu tondote, e yodo Supreme Master TV.to. Bon akpa ene kweo, eno do honu achepipa agbonole, bodo, yeme ikpa ache, nuko jirawe male ko, bonjen, eno le do honu, nuna do kanji do peome. Do gandi do ene gudo, azo, e jesi ton moji. Bo ulide me wabat, dono mi men petole, bo mi wa jesi si do nu kanileji. Do fine jemi na bon, logo nu fifa dodo, na konyi akole biti, do tole bime. Logo nu, mi na hlen beogan, bonu, ni mayi, pasu donu o. Simple mon pan, merci dodo chin hayo, e di sagon peomenti, e Amerika, go sin fineo, e Afrika. Logo waba choro yovole, chobole wagbon Oceani. Do to teme enele meo, eno do hobo akwano kiside. Petok pa ale, bodo deviton lepo, boye no ke nudo yesume ho, teme leu. Egbeo, awajije daho eyi, bonu mina do chlemi, no prometon dopo e yilodo. Buddha si gbeho de eyi weziza hosu daho dopo. Akpahwe enengo, do mandome aizenji, do mensikpo deviton le potenki, do klensi gbeme, do zoosun, azan wewego, do lehwe fo, elan afoton, do yovotome.
Okay, after a while of training, the elephant has become very, very obedient and good. Yeah, the elephant caretaker came and talked to the king. Your Majesty, I obey your command and train the elephant. Now he is very good. Whatever I told him, he do it. He's very, very, very obedient. Very good now. Very wonderful now. Yeah. So please let me take the elephant out into the open, and then we can show it to everybody. Yeah, how he can do some tricks. Yeah, how I can control him. So the king was very glad and said, okay, just delay for a few days until I post notice. I tell people post notice everywhere so people can have time to come. Okay, so after the citizen saw the notice of the king about the elephant show, everybody came from the big city to a small rural area. Everybody came, group by group. A lot of people came. Yeah. And then the king, riding his horse majestically, went out with all the court officials and guardians, and looked very, very awesome. This elephant is a male elephant, of course. He was now in his time, tip of his energy, power, And his hormone also raging inside, like some of the males when they come of age. Oh, wow. Very strong, powerful. Eat a lot of good food and vitamin, and even more strong and more powerful. And his desire is very, very upgraded even. Okay. So the elephant caretaker or trainer, took him out. Oh, sorry, the king was riding on this elephant, not on the horse. Yeah. He rode on the elephant with outside to go out in the open square where everybody will see, and then all the officials following him, and the guardian is very, very awesome, kind of a spectacular scene to behold. But this elephant, he's a young adolescent, strong and being fed with all this good food, and vitamin and the best whatever, of course. And then his desire, when he came almost to the square, the open public square, he saw some of the female elephants drinking and eating next to the royal pond. Oh, he looked at them and he became so, sexually aroused that he came chasing after them. Keep chasing and blinded of everything, see nothing else but the female elephants. And hear nothing but hearing the female elephants calling and running. So he keep chasing all the way into the forest. And he still continue. Because the king was sitting on it. Together with the controlling person, but the controlling cannot tell him what to do anymore. He hear nothing, he see nothing. He saw nothing except female elephant. He heard nothing except the female elephant calling, yelling while they're running. And their footsteps, so he keep following, chasing them. And the king was all black and blue and bleeding and scratching all over from the forest trees and branches and thorns and whatever, and banging here and there. And he was so scared, blood dripping all over his royal clothes and everything. He was so scared, frightened, and he could not even see anything anymore. He has to close his eyes. He could not see. He didn't know what to do. He said, how can I get out now? How can I get even down from here, from the elephant? So the elephant caretaker say, Your Majesty, you just hold on to a branch of the tree, and then when the elephant passes, then you jump down. That's how he got out. Okay. So he listened to him, and then he dropped down to the ground after the elephant continued chasing the female elephants and went past already. But he sat down under the tree, breathing like like a summer in the summer heat, And then he touched all over his body, blood everywhere, and there's no crown, no hat, nothing anymore, just blood everywhere. And then he feel pain now. After the frightened period's gone, he feel pain all over his body, and he feel very, very bad. And then he was so suffering and pain and feeling very, very, very bad. He's in bad shape and feeling very bad. The caretaker of the elephant also held on to the branches of the tree and also dropped down on the ground. And then he saw the king sat there, so miserable. His face like a horse. Long like a nose of the elephant. His face very long. Sad, suffering. And very, very sad and very sorrowful. So he knelt down in front of the king and said, Please, Your Majesty, forgive me. Please do not feel sad anymore. After a few days, when his hormone surge calm down, he will remember the good food and the beautiful clean water and soft place to sleep, then he will come back. The king said, I don't care about the elephant. Don't ever mention to me again. The caretaker was thinking that he missed the elephant. What do you think? So stupid. Even I would know that he doesn't miss the elephant. Understand? It was just feeling, angry and sad. Yeah, because of his state of being right now. Bleeding all over and no clothes and tattered and no hat, nothing. Doesn't look majestic anymore. Yeah. He said he was very angry. I said, I don't even want to see you. I don't want to recognize you anymore. Yeah, not just an elephant, but him, the caretaker. No, okay. And then the caretaker doesn't know what to do, so he just sat a little bit further and just sit there and waiting for the king to calm down and to be less angry. Yeah, all right. And then at that time, many court officials and his concubines and queens and soldiers, run, and then met him there, run after him and come and saw him there. On the way, they saw his hat on the ground, broken, his clothes, and then they saw a lot of blood on the ground also. Yeah. And then they saw that the king was riding on another elephant to come back. And then everybody was scared, worried if the king died, if the king might die. So they're all crying like rain. So when they saw the king come back and, he doesn't seem to be too sick or anything, and they were happier. Yeah. After a few days, the elephant male already satisfied his own desire, hormonal desire, then he came back. Because he's also fed up with drinking dirty water in the forest and eating those rotten grass, dry and rotten grass. So he came back into the palace. And the caretaker came in and said to the king, Your Majesty, the precious elephant has come back. Precious. Yeah. Please come out and have a look at him. So the king said, from now, I don't want to see you, and I don't want to see your elephant. Leave me alone. So the king, the caretaker said, Your Majesty, even if you don't want to see me and the elephant any longer, but at least you come out and see my talent, how I can control the elephant and tell him what to do. At least one time, he wanted to prove it. He wanted to prove to the king that he really had done it. He really trained the elephant, So, okay, the king said, all right, if you say it so, all right, I give permission. Okay, so then they came out. The king, he organized the square again, a public square again, and then everybody came again, and then the king came again. Everybody came again, a lot of people again. Okay, the caretaker brought the elephant out. He brought out 7 pieces. This is the part that I hate. But I have to tell you, I really hate this. He brought the elephant out with 7 pallets of iron. Yeah. He was thinking to himself, if I tell the elephant to swallow this 7 pallets of iron, then he will die. So maybe I reason to the king one more time to see maybe he will relent. Yeah. And then he will let the elephant live. Yeah. He say he doesn't want to see him an elephant, meaning he want elephant to die. Yeah. So he came and said to the king, Your Majesty, this elephant, white, pure white and precious, only the wheel-steering heavenly king could have. Normally, no one would have this kind of elephant, so precious. So he has only committed just a little mistake. Yeah. Please forgive him. Do not destroy him. But the king said to the caretaker, if you cannot even control him, then why you invite me here? Even if you can control him, I still don't want to use him anymore. And I also don't want to use you anyway. So the caretaker still say, you don't want to use me, it's okay, Your Majesty. But please, it's very pitiful. It's a shame not to use this precious elephant. So the king still angry, saying, you out of my sight, now. And then the caretaker stood up and crying, and said to the king, don't even have any differentiation between the friend and the no friend, the good and the bad. You only love to hear the good talk, smooth talk. Yeah. So everybody heard that. They're all also crying. Has wisdom, huh? Good wisdom, king, huh? Intelligence, huh? A lot of merit, still like that. You see that? Because everybody in the assembly knew that they knew, and they were all watching the elephant now, because they know when they saw the caretaker burning their iron pellets to make them hot and red, understand? Burn it red. And then they know that the caretaker will ask the elephant to swallow them. So you understand? That's why I didn't want it. This is a place that I could not even bear. I read the story once and I could not forget, and I never want to read it again. That's why I didn't want to read it to you. But maybe it also offers you some advice. That's why I read it for you today, okay? Maybe I should not always read to you the good things, but also maybe the bad things as well. So maybe you can learn from it, okay? Yes. If you think it's not good for your children, please don't let them watch or hear this one, okay? Until they're older. Got it? Yeah. All right. They all knew that the elephant was going to be forced to swallow these 7 burning red iron pellets. I could not cry no more. I was so choked. I was almost collapsed on the ground when I read this story. That's why I did not want to even mention it. And then the caretaker was using his might as the controller, as the boss, as a chef. Say it to the elephant. Elephant, you have to swallow this burning iron pellet. You see, it's beyond human cruelty, beyond animal cruelty. That's why. And today I'm stronger. Otherwise, I couldn't read this. Okay. The elephant heard the caretaker spoken thus. He was so frightened. He was shaking and trembling. And he knelt down on the ground and looked toward the king and cried with tears streaming down his face. Wanting the king to forgive him. But the king was still angry. He turned his head away. He felt even more angry. I don't understand this. If the elephant was crying, how can it make the king more angry? You understand me now? A king, a reincarnation of ancient Buddha, full of wisdom, has great intelligence and merit, still getting angry. Even the elephant already knelt and cried, begging for forgiveness. It makes him angrier. He turned his head away, meaning he didn't care. So the caretaker knew the king didn't pardon the elephant. The whole assembly felt so sorry that they all cried. They all cried. Imagine it was you. Then the king also very kind of feeling awe and surprised. He summoned the caretaker of the elephant and asked him, "Caretaker, you have such a talent, ability to control the elephant. Thus, why was that when we were in the forest you couldn't control him? You could not stop him from running." So at that time, the god of the peace reside in heaven knew that the king, great light, has already aspired to attain the ultimate spiritual height, like already aspired to want to become Buddha. So he used his godly power he make the caretaker of the elephant kneel down in front of the king and speak thus: "Your Majesty, I can only control his body. I cannot control his mind." Yes, that was spoken from the God. God from the peace reside in heaven. That's the name of the heaven. But spoken through the mouth of the caretaker. Otherwise, the caretaker probably could not have spoken at that time. Number one, he was too emotionally hurt, shocked, pain. Yeah. Number two, maybe he has not enough wisdom to say such thing. Yeah. So the God in heaven had to use his mouth to speak like this directly in front to the king, so that the king can ask another question, accordingly. So the king asked him, "Then who can be the one who could control his body as well as his mind?" So the heavenly God also spoken again through the mouth of the caretaker of the elephant: "Your Majesty, only the Buddha can control his mind as well as his body."
Me vive chilemi e vivi no mi bo mi no po ha mi donuiwa egbeton ye yirodo Buddha asigbe hoho enyi weziza hoso dahoropo akpahwe enengo do mandome aizenji do mensi po deviton le potenti e jegudoton jijodagbe aton edo Confucius sin ami sameon akpahwe atongo do mandome atonji ronunyo zizi aleji. Eje gudo ton wen dagbe le. Mino po hami. Do me mogbon wekelanu gonu. Nesi todo Ching hai tonji. Nunu wiwa dagbe de vole. Mi gbobonu wanyi dodo. Nino ayimiton dagbe leme.
Enduring viewers, we appreciate your company for today's episode entitled The Buddha's Previous Incarnation as a King Naming Great Clear Light, Part 4 of 6 on Between Master and Disciples. Coming up next is The 5 Virtues of Confucianism, Part 3 of 5 on Words of Wisdom, right after Noteworthy News. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television for more positive programming.
May divine love dwell in your beautiful hearts.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit SupremeMasterTV.com/schedule and SupremeMasterTV.com/BMD.